it wouldn't be a challenge, you know. And I definitely agree on if he was to come into MMA, it wouldn't be a challenge because I've thrown 10,000 left high kicks in a month, and he's never done one. And it's kind of the same thing to boxing, where if I've thrown 1,000,000 jabs, he's thrown 10 million because that's all his focus has been on boxing. That being said, though, there's still an element that I could put his ass to sleep, man. I definitely feel that. I'm naturally bigger, man. Maybe I don't hit harder, but I'm definitely bigger, and I consider myself 10 times the athlete he is, just because of MMA in general. All the strength, speed, and power that we have to generate. You know, to throw one kick, it's like throwing 10 right hands, man. Anybody that knows how to kick will tell you the energy that it takes to wrestle, to pick somebody up in the air when you're fighting that weight. Boxing is just your weight. You're not carrying nobody's weight. When you're wrestling, it requires so much more energy. So if I could shift those energy blocks and minimize them and bring it down to boxing where I'm just throwing 80, 90 punches around, I feel I could hurt this dude, man.
Stand up only this time. I need you to knock your opponent down. Throw more punches. Way to block. Let's go. Beautiful knockdown. Damn, you got heavy hands. Now we're gonna work on mount. I'm going to secure that top position and get real heavy. He's not just gonna fall down. Let's work here. Nope. Come on, we're here to work and work. Let's get tighter in that half guard. Get your leg out. Come on now, let's go. Coming up next, yes, a welterweight title fight between Jorge Masvidal and Omari Akhmedov. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions, certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date. Can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Masvidal is 3 years his senior. The rest of the numbers are nearly identical. All right, now for the particulars inside the Octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 22 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Macpatala, Russia, presenting the challenger, Omari Raket Ahmedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Will we crown a new UFC welterweight champion tonight? It is time to find out. All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically. And a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really something that could... Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming, and really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Here it is one more time.
Boom. So there he is, the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. What a finish he turned in here tonight as he gets it done by way of knockout. And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Bowen.
Stop to this contest at 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
So there he is, the man they are all still chasing at 170 pounds. The undisputed UFC welterweight champion remains as such and does so by way of the knockout here tonight. A great moment for the corner there as you see them start to celebrate. What an opportunity seized by the UFC welterweight king here tonight.
Some paths must eventually cross, And as two of the greatest fighters in the UFC kept dominating their opposition, it was inevitable that this moment would come. When the octagon door closes for tonight's Superfight, the talk will be over, and the entire sports world will come to a halt. This is no ordinary fight. It's a battle between two champions, willing to put their own divisional crowns on the line to prove themselves worthy to be on top. And when the dust settles, there can only be one winner, a king with two crowns.
And coming up next, a middleweight championship fight between Michael Bisping and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion. But tonight, an opportunity of a lifetime to etch his name in the history books as one of only a handful of fighters to be a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. Conor McGregor was the first to do it. This fighter can join him in short order if he can get the win against another champion here tonight.
As he steps towards this cage, he understands this is one of the biggest moments in his life, the biggest moment in his career. He is looking to take this title, and he believes his time is now. His preparation has gone perfectly. He is in outstanding shape. He has a great game plan and a great camp, and he believes that he will emerge the new champion of the world tonight after this fight.
So as this guy makes the walk here tonight, let's talk about the kicking technique. It is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph anything. He gets his foot to the target blindingly fast. Shades of Edson Barboza, the foot off the canvas to the target as quick as anyone you'll ever see. Guys don't even see it coming. His opponent's certainly weary of those lightning fast kicks coming into the octagon tonight.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Bisping is 5 years the elder. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb G. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 23 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the challenger, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 37 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael the Count Bisping.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for
All right, here we go. The wait is over. The UFC's 185-pound title is up for grabs right here, right now. All right, let's see if he can get up.
Oh! Big knee! He's hurt!
Oh!
Powerful left hand.
Effective punch there by Bisping.
Nice leg kick.
Lunges forward with a left there. Oh, nice slip to avoid that left, Joe.
And a right behind it.
Oh, he lands a huge kick to the body, Joe.
Good defense there. Oh, he's out. He's out.
Oh, he's out!
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Great angle here. Boom! And he's out.
Well, rarefied air in the UFC, he wins the Superfight to become a two-division UFC champion. His future now undeniably in the UFC Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Jorge Masvidal.
Well, get that man a second waist, put a belt over his shoulder. He has become a two-division UFC champion here tonight. Rarefied air. Only a select handful of guys in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship have won a belt in two divisions, and you can add his name to that list. Absolutely incredible what he accomplished in this arena here tonight.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. Remember when we were telling you that you shouldn't miss this past weekend's monumental super fight? I hate to be that person, but we told you so. The fans were buzzing, the world was watching, when the UFC welterweight champion challenged the middleweight title holder in an epic super fight. When it was over, he had silenced the critics and made history as one of only a handful of fighters to become a world champion in two weight classes. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Fight between Jorge Masvidal and Luke Rockhold. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight and walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 39 wins, 14 losses. He stands 63 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Santa Cruz, California. Presenting the challenger, Luke Rockhold. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's
ready to fight. Ready.
All right, here we go. The wait is over. The UFC's 185-pound title is up for grabs right here, right now. Well, his last time out, he turned in some UFC history, not only becoming a simultaneous two-division UFC champion, but doing it by knockout, Joe. To knock out a fighter of that caliber, put him at a threshold that few fighters have matched in UFC history. Tonight, he'll put one of those belts on the line and try to walk out the same way he came in as a two-division UFC champion.
back to over-under.
And now Masvidal's got the double underhooks here in the clinch now, Joe. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, how about the slam, Joe? That kick blocked by Rockhold. Oh, effective strike there by Gamebred.
Oh, he's clearly hurt.
minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Whoa! He's definitely hurt. Vicious knee to the body lands.
Oh!
It was a knee to the liver. Body kick, look at that. He got to fire. Oh, he's out.
He's out.
What power that guy has in his hands.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there, Joe. Landed flush, and I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Look at the power in this hook as it lands for the knockout. Check it out here. I mean, just stiff.
And there is the UFC middleweight champion. Hard to be much more impressive than that on the biggest of stages. A knockout win to lead as the middleweight king.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.